Hello, ladies and gents, and welcome to another episode of Cycling Insider. In this episode, let's talk about the top 3 cheapest carbon fiber bikes with hydraulic disc brakes from Trek in the 2022 season. This is going to be my personal top 3 choice when it comes to the cheapest options you can get from Trek. And I wanted to specifically focus on 3 main categories. The first category is going to be, aero road bike, heavily optimized, aerodynamically optimized road bike with low drag, which is definitely going to be the Trekkamonda platform. Then we are moving on to the lightweight climbing stiff machines, which is going to be Trekkamonda platform. And ultimately we are coming to the endurance bike geometry, long days in the saddle, a bit more, relaxed geometry, softer bikes, and this is going to be the Trek Domani platform. But before we start, if you haven't already subscribed to this channel, please do subscribe and hit that little like button because it's going to help in growing the channel. And of course, if you are already a subscriber, then definitely thank you. So, as I was saying, we can kick off with the first cheapest carbon fiber bike from Trek with hydraulic disc brakes, and this is going to be the category of endurance road bike. So Trek Domani SL5 here comes as the cheapest choice. So Trek Domani platform, as I said, endurance road bike, long days in the saddle, a bit more relaxed geometry. This Trek Domani SL5 has a retail price of $3,230. So now you're asking yourself, okay, so what do you get for $3,230? The first thing first, there are 3 paint schemes to choose from. There is this beautiful satin Trek black, then even better, in my opinion, metallic red with a hint of black and silver, and a very classical Trek white with a hint of silver. I'm so glad you have 3 paint schemes on offer for this Trek Domani SL5. Some of the other highlights of this the cheapest Trek Domani bike, of course, include the carbon fiber frame and the fork from Trek. This is a 500 series OCLV carbon fiber frame and the Trek Domani SL carbon fiber fork. Also, the secret sauce of Trek Domani SL5 is definitely their front and rear ISO-speed decoupler, a patented solution from Trek, which will definitely, make your ride much smoother. Also, I have to mention here that all the carbon fiber frames and forks from Trek come with a lifetime warranty, which is superb. When it comes to the wheels on this bike, of course, you're going to have a very simple aluminum wheels from Bontrager with the matching, Bontrager own hubs, nothing special here. And also when it comes to the tires, it's going to be the Bontrager own tire, this time 32mm tire, absolutely superb in my opinion. When it comes to the drivetrain and the group set on the bike, you're going to get a Shimano's 105 mechanical group set, so shifters, front mech and the rear mech. Also the crankset is Shimano's 105 group set, nicely done bottom bracket with a threaded T47 bottom bracket, cassette chain, everything Shimano 105 group set. Also the brakes on the bike are Shimano's hydraulic disc brakes, Shimano 105 hydraulic disc brakes with a very basic braking rotors. Some of the smaller pieces on the bike, seat post saddle, seat post, funnily enough, is a carbon fiber, in this case internal seat mast cap, superb stuff, very simple saddle from Bontrager, and handlebar and the stem, separate pieces, which is absolutely great, easy to change in the future, and these are aluminum pieces. I will also mention here that the total weight of this bike in size 56 is gonna be 9.2 kilograms. I mean, definitely not a light bike, but you can't expect, too much from this cheapest Trek Domani SL5 with a retail price of $3,230. Now we are moving on to a bit more expensive bike, and this is gonna be another category, and this is the climbing lightweight machines. Trekkamonda platform we have here, and the cheapest option you can get is the Trekkamonda SL5 disc with the retail price of $3,180. Immediately you see you only have 2 paint schemes on offer. Both of them are beautiful. This metallic blue, light metallic blue with a hint of, dark blue, smoke blue, and then this very classical quick silver with the brushed chrome metallic silver paint scheme. Now moving on to the highlights of the tech specifications. Of course, this carbon fiber frame again is the 500 series OCLV carbon fiber frame, and the fork is the SL carbon fiber fork. Again, lifetime warranty on the carbon fiber frame and the fork from Trek. 12mm through axles both front and the back, internal cable routing, press fit bottom bracket. When it comes to the wheels, again we have a very simple aluminum wheel set from Bontrager with the Bontrager matching hubs. I would expect this to be closer to 2 kilograms for the pair of the wheels, and this is all wrapped in the Bontrager tires. In this case you're gonna get a 28mm tires wide. When it comes to the drivetrain on this bike, so the shifters, front mech and the rear mech, everything is Shimano 105 mechanical group set. So this is again the Shimano 105 R7000 group set. Absolutely superb stuff. Again, no complaints here. Crankset again, Shimano 105 crankset. And the bottom bracket is a threaded T47 bottom bracket in this case. They didn't cut corners on the cassette on the chain. This is also Shimano 105 cassette and Shimano 105 matching chain. When it comes to the braking performance, again, hydraulic disc brakes from Shimano here. These are the Shimano 105 hydraulic disc brakes with a very basic Shimano's RT, is it 64 or RT70 braking rotors. Now when we talk about some smaller components, you're gonna get a saddle from Bontrager, a very simple saddle with, which is great, a carbon fiber, an aluminum seat post in this case, which is a bit disappointment considering that in the Trek Domani SL5 you get a carbon fiber seat post. Handlebars and the stem, again separate pieces, easy to replace in the future, and these are aluminum pieces. When it comes to the total bike weight of this Trekkamonda SL5, size 56, 9.15 kilograms. So again, not a very light bike, but this is all the consequence of the cheapest models you can get. So Trekkamonda SL5, the cheapest version you can get for the 2022 season is $3,180. And now we are moving on to the final category, and this is the aerodynamically optimized low drag bikes, and in this case it's going to be the Trek Madone SL6 model for the 2022 season, and the retail price is $4,730. There's only one paint scheme on offer, and this is the Viper Red from Trek. I mean, it looks beautiful, but it's only one to choose from. So now let's see briefly what are the tech highlights of this bike. Carbon fiber frame, 500 series OCLV carbon fiber frame from Trek, and also the carbon fiber fork, full carbon fiber fork. Again, lifetime warranty on the carbon fiber frame and the fork, heavily aerodynamically optimized with 12mm through axles front and the back, internal cable routing, and this is going to be a threaded T47 bottom bracket and flat mount disc brakes. When it comes to the wheel set on this bike, this is the Bontrager Aeolus Comp aluminum wheel set, tubeless ready with the matching Bontrager hubs, and also the tires are from Bontrager R3 tires, 25mm wide. Now when we come to the drivetrain, this is a bit of an upgrade from previous models because now you have a Shimano's Ultegra mechanical group set, Shimano Ultegra R8000, so shifters, front mech, rear mech, everything Shimano Ultegra. Crankset, also Shimano Ultegra 5034 crankset, and the cassette Shimano Ultegra 1130, and the chain also Shimano's HG701, which is a Shimano Ultegra level chain. Absolutely superb, no complaints here. Briefly about the saddle, very basic Bontrager Aeolus saddle with the carbon fiber seat post. This is aerodynamically internal seat mast cap, and the handlebars and the stem are going to be separate pieces. Again, superb. These are Bontrager aluminum pieces for handlebar and the stem, so easy to replace in the future and adjust your position. Braking system on the bike is the Shimano's hydraulic disc brakes Ultegra level with the matching Shimano MT800 braking rotors, 160mm both front and the back. And interestingly, this bike is the lightest of all three, where size 56 is 8.74 kilograms. So as you see, we went from the cheapest option of Domani SL5 starting from $3,230. The next step was Trekkamonda SL5 with $3,180, and finally we finished with the most expensive one, which is the Madone SL6 for the 2022 season, which had a retail price of $4,730. So I think this is going to be it for today. I hope you like what I'm doing, and if you do, please do subscribe and hit that little like button. And as always, I will see you soon in the next episode. Cheers!